This video is sort of fulfilling a promise. Some time ago I sort of promised a chap that I would show some film of Guernsey from when we used to go there on holidays, and like many promises, you know, it was made to someone I didn't know, and well, one way and another I never quite got round to it. But this morning I thought, no, I'm going to do something about that. In the 1960s, exotic holidays weren't exactly normal, and we would go to Guernsey for a fortnight. Dad had a cine camera, a Kodak Standard 8 cine camera, and you would buy film, which was expensive, and in a fortnight he would shoot as much as 8 minutes worth. Yeah, that's right, 8 minutes worth of holiday. We'd come home and the film would be sent off to the developers and would come back, and then we would invite neighbours, and I think of Sid and Yvonne, their boys Stephen and David, perhaps Uncle Vic and Aunty Joyce, and we'd sit in our front room, Dad smoking State Express, Sid smoking roll-ups. I don't know what Yvonne smoked. Why do I think Crave on A? And we'd watch the films projected onto the wall. The projector would clatter quite a lot, and there'd be odd moments when film would jam, but it would be thoroughly enjoyable. Now, this film, that looks very much like Grand Rocks. Oh no, that's got to be Lancresse. This film comes from Guernsey. That's St Peter Port. Guernsey is a wonderful holiday destination, but in the 1960s it was very, very magical to go there. That's one of the many ferries. I think, is that the Condor boat that went to Jersey? Castle Cornet. We always called it Castle Cornet. I think now they call it Castle Cornet. Protected Guernsey from the French for a lot of years. Lots of sea, obviously, sea and rocks. The island is basically a lump of granite off the coast of France. So some wonderful sea scenes. Dad used to like filming the sea. Waves breaking over rocks, running up the beach. I think I've inherited that from him. I quite like to film the sea. Oh, where are we going now? We're going now to... That looks like Grand Rocks. That's my mother, Marguerite Audrey. Although that's Cobo Bay. The remains of an old breakwater, and that of course is me, trying to look cool, failing, but you know. And that's my older sister, Audrey Jane, sadly no longer with us. You can see that it's a British holiday. We're wearing anoraks to keep warm even though the sun's shining. Polystyrene surfboard. Some random child that Dad just felt a need to film. Look at those legs. Dearie me. I've still got those legs. Haven't got the shorts though. Yeah, that's Grand Rocks. And we're moving on. Where are we going now? That's my mother and my sister. Walking along, oh, the public toilets at Cobo Bay. Do you remember the wasps and the dirty floors? That looks very much like Cobo Bay. I left these bits of manky film in because that was what we experienced. That was how it would be for us sat in the living room. There's me busily building a castle. The Fermain Bay boat, one of the original Dunkirk little ships, and again St Peter Port. I say again as if I regret it, but actually I could spend my whole life just sitting on the breakwater at St Peter Port. It's a beautiful place. If you ever get the chance, you must visit. This is in the days before the modern marina. The boat pond on the castle pier. And there I am learning how to steer funny little boats. They were fiberglass boats with a petrol engine. And this is a model boat pond. So in a minute you're going to see a model boat. There's this chap, I guess he's a Guernseyman, has built himself a straight line racer that shoots. Oh, and then we go to a gymkhana. Not sure where that is. It could be the North Show at Saumarez Park. Could be, needn't be. Memory plays tricks after a lot of years. But everyone seems to be enjoying themselves, don't they? And around about now my mum would be making a cup of tea for all of our invited guests. We'd all be choking by now, of course, with everyone smoking in a small front room.